USD is getting absolutely slammed today, guys. Why? What is going on in the market? Well, one word. The Fed. Okay, that's two words with the but the Fed, they're at it again. They've surprised the market again. Today, they unveiled a huge 2.3 trillion package of loans that they're effectively going to give to various parts of the economy. So there's going to be 500 billion in loans for local and state governments in the US. There's also going to be 600 billion in loans directed at Main Street, and Main Street is basically the way that you say businesses in America, businesses that aren't banks. So usually how a central bank works is it operates through banks, so it lowers interest rates, so then banks lower interest rates. It lends to banks, so then banks lend more. But in this Main Street program, it is just going straight to the businesses themselves. It's bypassing all of the banks. So how has the market reacted to this? Well, USD got absolutely slammed, like I said. Why did the dollar get slammed? Well, I mean, there's two things you could say. Obviously, the move was quite dovish, and quite dovish. I mean, it was very, very dovish. Nobody was expecting this big program this soon today. And what do we always say? When a central bank is more dovish than expected, that they ease policy more than expected, that weakens a currency. And that's part of what you saw today with USD. The other part of what we saw today was the fact that this announcement from the Fed, it just triggered broad risk on in the market. So when they announced this policy, stocks soared. They've been absolutely soaring today. US equities, by the way, today, they have now managed to retrace 50% of their total losses in this coronavirus crisis. 50% they've managed to come back from those lows, from the all-time high to the all-time lows. That's quite an incredible rally from those lows, guys. What else happened? Crude markets, they were rallying. Obviously crude, that's been trading more on the OPEC theme today, but it did get a boost. And the risk-sensitive currencies as well, AUD, NZD, CAD, EMFX, all got a big boost on the back of this. So the Fed has really contributed to good sentiment in the market today with this program. Why do markets like this program? Well, it's just more flooding of dollars into the market. It means basically in times of crisis such as this, businesses, they're just strapped for cash. So when the Fed comes along and just puts on a plate just some dollars and says, guys, have this. I mean, obviously these are loans, so these companies, they are supposed to pay the Fed back someday. But it's kind of like, you got to think of it, it's kind of like a loan from your mum and dad or something like that. It's not like a strict loan from the bank where you have to pay it back at this time. It's more like the Fed gives you this money, but if the Fed wants, they can just say, pay us back next year. Next year comes, pay us back next year. The year after that comes, pay us back after that. It's a different kind of loan when it comes from the Fed, and markets absolutely loved it. Guys, markets today have been absolutely crazy. Not only did the Fed surprise us with this, we also had a barrage of US and Canadian data. We've got the Eurogroup meeting going on in Europe. We've got the OPEC meetings going on as well. And we are all over all of these themes for our members and how these themes are moving markets in real time. Check out our memberships. That is pretty much it from me for now, and I will see you in the next one.